So what? So let's talk about it. Let's talk. We were talking about dating today, and we're talking about men ages from 35 to 40. How old are you?
35 to 40. Okay.
Are you between that age?
I am.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Why not?
Why y'all do that?
Why what?
Why you say why not? But in the same fashion, you know what's interesting to me? Y'all will say, why not? But then you'll say, everybody's not going to be able to be coupled. Everybody's not going to have something.
I said
That's what people say.
Did you hear me say that?
I will.
No.
Okay then, you can't put that jacket on me then.
All right.
So why not?
Because I'm taking time in between a divorce and things like that to get my mind right.
Taking time? What are you doing? Working on yourself?
I'm doing more work.
You who?
More. It's an addition to the work that's already been done. I'm 40.
What does that look like? You're 40 and you're doing work.
More work? Yeah. What's that?
You got kids?
I do. I have 2.
Okay. So, you filed or he filed?
I did.
Why?
Many reasons.
Many reasons?
Yeah.
Like what?
Mm-hmm. Many.
You're just being difficult right now. I don't know what's wrong with you, my dear. You're just being difficult, and it's pissing me off right now. Many? Like what? Many. You can just say you don't want to say it. If you don't want to say it, just say that. You ain't got to have me over here asking you questions, or have him over here asking you questions that you have no plans on arguing. You have no plans on actually saying. Like, oh boy, I can tell where this finna go.
Like what?
Huh?
Like what? Was it reconciling the differences, cheating and finances? What?
No. Ironically, the main thing was a cultural difference.
Y'all had cultural difference. How long were y'all married?
We were married 12 years. We were together 12 years.
That's retarded. Y'all was together for 12 years and culturally, y'all got a divorce? 12 years. That's not true. Let's get that out. That's not true what she's saying. She's just talking. You want me to believe, okay, me and him had an actual disagreement about something we would never agree about because it's culturally. We would never go come to terms. I lasted 12 years before I said, you know what? This ain't gonna work for me. That's how that works. Even based off what you said, 12 years, people actually start to adapt. If you live with an atheist for 12 years, you would adapt to that nigga unless he actually tries to force you to do things. So it's not just culturally. Someone try to make the other person do something. That's what this is. Once again, she's giving cop-outs because she don't want to expose herself. I know you did something, my dear. You just ain't gonna say it.
Y'all been married for 12 years and for somehow y'all had cultural differences.
Somehow.
How does that happen after 12 years?
Oh, you should say somehow versus just how.
So y'all developed cultural differences during 12 years?
No, we developed them over time, but because, of conditioning and...
That's the same thing, you LD'd motherfucker. Why would you... I'm sorry. I'm all... Like 3 or 4 minutes in right now. I am already pissed off at you. Okay. Ooh.
Things like that, you try to make it work. Same as your situation, correct? You're divorced. You're a divorced man.
What?
Am I really divorced? How am I? I got a ring on my finger. Why would I be divorced?
You're married again, though.
What does it got to do with anything?
Yeah, but why would you lead with I'm divorced when I'm married?
Are you triggered behind me saying that?
No, I'm just asking the question.
Is it not the truth?
Do you know that I'm married?
No, I know you're married again.
So if you were talking to somebody that is a current NBA champion.
What does that got to do with the price of tea in China?
I'm about to tell you.
First off, don't you say what I got to do with the price of tea in China, because y'all two aren't the same. You're trying to compare yourself to a person when you filed for divorce. You filed for it, and you divorced him after 12 years, and your only response is cultural differences. I said, I'm a Christian, he's a Muslim. We're not gonna work together. After 12 years, yeah, the needle finally broke the camel's back. That's y'all's. Don't pretend like you and his is the same thing at all.
If you were talking to a man who won a champion, who was a current NBA champion, why would you pull up a loss from 2011?
Oh, come on. Please don't massage it. Don't massage it. Don't do that. That's disingenuous.
I'm just trying to understand why
It's
not get.
disingenuous.
Why
if
you
you think, okay, so this is the thing, Darwin. If you think you're gonna unpack my bags, you think I'm not gonna notice the bags that you have on side of you?
What bags do I have?
Yeah.
You are a divorced man, are you not?
I'm a
So
married
if
man.
nothing else,
If I
if
filled
nothing
out
else, regardless of the dynamics,
hang on.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait, no.
we're not gonna do that.
Do what? Do you feel like I'm being disrespectful?
Hang on 1 second.
Do you feel like I'm being disrespectful?
Stop speaking. How about you do that? Stop speaking. This conversation is becoming retarded because, my dear, you're pretending as if, hey, yo, I got a gunshot. You got a gunshot. We should know how this feels. No, you got one from gang banging, motherfucker. I got one from going to the store and a man flipped out of the cash register and a bullet hit me. You see how those two things aren't the same, right? It's context. You're just saying erase the context and say that, no, you're divorced and I'm divorced. We should know how this both feels. No, nigga, you are the one who filed for it. We don't know if Darwin filed for it. I really don't know. I really don't know if he did or not. It still don't change the fact that you just told me that your reason was LD. She technically signed a terrible contract. They say, oh, I believe in this, but he believe in this. We can make this work. That's not how you're stupid. Stupidity, drugs.
If I filled out a form, a legal form that required sensitive information, what would I put on there? Divorce or married?
You
Married.
would put, what do they put on there?
You put married.
Oh, you say married. You say married.
She's trying to find a reason to be a dick.
Down. Don't.
So I would put I'm married on there, right?
Yeah.
Then why are you trying to get me to say that I'm divorced then?
Because it's the truth.
I am married.
You're married again.
No, I'm just married.
No, your ass was married before.
There's no such thing as I'm married again. There's either you're single, widowed, married, or divorced.
Or if you're telling your story, it would be I married once, got divorced, and found the love of my life and married again. If you're genuine. But if you're being disingenuous,
but
then
I am not telling.
If you're being disingenuous, you would omit that and just say I've been married.
But I am not telling any story.
I am married, rather.
I'm speaking from a position of current. I am in a current position. I am married. Why would I say I'm divorced?
Okay, so currently I am single, but you want me to unpack a marriage that has ended in divorce.
You said that you were divorced, and I just asked you why.
Exactly. No, you asked me if I was single, and I said yes. And then you said marriage, ever been married? I said yes. And then you wanted to unpack that back. So if you don't want me to unpack your shit,
what are you trying to unpack?
Don't have me unpack mine. If you don't,
and that's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, what are you trying to unpack?
Can we just meet on an equal playing field then?
You're not on an equal playing field. You told us why you got divorced. This is not equal. Why do you...
How would we meet on an equal playing field if I'm giving you information you can't?
As two people who've been divorced.
I'm married.
He is that as well.
Divorced.
But we're not on an even playing field because.
So do you want to omit that part?
Until you get married, then we'll be on an even playing field.
That's true.
No.
Yes. Are you like sick in the head or something? All right, first off, Charles Barkley can't talk to LeBron James. So they, we both like got knocked out the playoffs. Yeah, but nigga, I got rings. You don't got any, but we both been knocked out of the playoff. That's crazy. Like you're Charles Barkley, madam. You're Charles Barkley. He's let's not even say he's LeBron. Let's say he's what's a nigga like with one ring? Like just say one ring. I don't know. Can y'all, somebody in the comments, tell me a person who won a championship once or maybe even twice. That's who he is. Nigga, you ain't won. You never won. You ain't get it. So technically, well, if I want to be honest, I guess you getting married is you winning. I guess. Not really, but I guess. But he is currently married. So tell you the truth, if you want to be honest, my dear, what you're supposed to be doing is hoping, which I don't know if anybody should do that. You're supposed supposed to be hoping he get another divorce, because then you be like this, ha, I'm better than you. What? I only got it once. You keep trying and failing. People can't tell about me. I'm working on myself. You know, I'm gonna get the train rolling. You try to get the train rolling. Seem like your train is just broke. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But y'all not on equal playing fields. I don't understand your logic.
You can absolutely. You have experience in my dynamic. So can you not say that your life experience has took you down a road of sorts? Maybe not the same, but a road of sorts that's similar to mine. So can you not find rationale and reasoning in your experience?
No. Why would I?
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm asking, why would I?
You don't have to. You can omit it altogether and no one would ever know.
Why would I champion or promote or even identify with a failure?
Because that's your life.
Why would I?
Because that's your true experience. If you deem it to be a failure, that's your life experience.
But see, this is the same thing women try to get you to do.
It's not women, bro. I'm sorry.
Hang on.
That's not gonna work.
Hang on. This is the same thing women try to get you to do, or they try to talk about when they become Christians or when they become saved. They want to go and tell their stories of how they used to be in the
That's
streets.
you. That's literally you right now.
I'm not talking. I never sit here and come up here and talk about.
If this was a scenario of that dynamic and
when
that
have
analogy
you ever seen? Whenever
used, it would be you.
Hang on. Let's not talk over each other. If you ever hear me, have you ever heard me talk about my divorce or my previous marriage?
You said, have I ever? I'm sorry.
You never heard me talk about.
You retarded son of a bitch. Oh God. I would hit the hang up button. As soon as you did it, what you say? Click, get the fuck off. That's how you do it. As soon as she said, I would ask you the question. As soon as you would looked at me and said, oh, what did you say? Click, fuck this nigga. This nigga is retarded. God help you. That's the easiest way to do this. Let him help you. Bless this nigga's heart.
My ex-wife, in none of my content, you never heard me talk about my ex-wife, my divorce, none of that stuff.
If I'm 100% honest, I've never really looked at your content, but we've been in spaces. I'm dead ass. I haven't.
Sure, sure.
So
we've been in spaces.
So ignore that
together.
question then. Ignore.
I brought it. How else would I know? I know this because we've been in other spaces outside of your content where we've talked about these things.
Right. Okay. So point remains, unless you can get married again, then we'll be on an equal playing field.
We'll have at it.
But here's an opportunity.
I'm not trying to take that away from you.
Here's the potential.
I think it's nice that you got married again.
Here's the potential opportunity that you're missing out on.
What's that?
You have an opportunity to be able to maybe discover some things that may be lingering that could possibly bridge off into another relationship that you might be able to get in front of, but you're not taking the opportunity.
Well, it sounds good, but I really would rather not have that conversation with a person who is not willing to admit that he's been down the road that I've been to. Like, what are we?
Well,
oh my God.
Understanding.
Okay, how can I go down? How can I admit that I've been down the road you've been down?
You are absolutely. We've already talked about this part.
Well, you got to let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How can I admit that I've been down a similar road as you if you are not willing to be transparent about your previous relationship?
I'm the one who's not willing to be transparent.
And now she about to just say words. I guarantee. Let's watch. Listen to her just say words.
How?
That's interesting. Quite interesting.
Yeah, how can if you're not being transparent about your relationship, why you got divorced?
I think that you're the one who's not being transparent.
There you
go.
go.
You can ask me about my current situation.
No, I wasn't asking you about that. I was asking you about a similar set from my past experience.
Here's where the
because my current experience is that I'm a single woman. No.
How many times have you seen me come on your channel?
A few.
Probably maybe a few times. What was your position? The host, right?
Yeah.
Guess who the host is?
You. That's wonderful and everything, but
so
can I ask you this, Darwin? Can I ask you this?
Listen, I'm trying to give you some grace. Whenever you are the host, I have to answer the questions, right?
True.
I'm the host now.
To the best of your ability. Now, can I ask you this? Whenever you're in my
Whatever way you want to
spaces,
put it, I'm the host now, and you have
listen.
to ask. You have to answer the question. You don't want to answer the questions.
When you're in my space and I ask a question, you answer it however you answer it, and I'll leave it at there. There's no back and
Yeah, but
forth.
I gave you an answer.
There's no unpack.
Nah, I thought that's not how that works. In your space, my dear, you give them the grace to answer it the best of their abilities. What the part where it connects so you both can understand is this. Y'all are both, whoever the host is, when they ask you a question, you answer it. You're great. You are nice enough to say, answer to the best of your abilities. If he say, I would like for you to answer my question, and then you just start saying words like, no, that might have been the best of your abilities. Might have been, but that's not what I wanted. I would like an actual answer to the question. That's where this all ends at. That's the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road is that whoever the host is and they ask you a question, answer the goddamn question. Don't just start saying words.
Hacking about your rationale or anything like that. Right?
Exactly, but I did not give you an answer. I
literally answered you though. I answered you, but then I thought about it per the things that you were asking, and I thought, why is he acting like a person who's never been through divorce? This is weird.
Didn't act like that. Just asking you questions, and you got offended. You got offended, my dear. Just be honest.
Okay, so is there a certain decorum for a person who's been through divorce? Is there certain behavior that's consistent across all people?
No, but there's an understanding of a person who has been through an ending, and it seems like a little bit disingenuous.
Let me see if I can let me give you my understanding of it, and you can see if we relate.
Okay.
Divorce is failure, and for my man's position, it's a fucked up situation to be in.
Okay.
It's bad. Nobody wants to go through that. Often women file. So I'm convinced y'all don't really care whether you go through it or not. You're going to pull the plug or pull the rug up under the fucking household whenever you see fit. And all I'm trying to do is see if maybe you are one of those women who like to pull the rug up under the fucking household because of your feelings, because you're not happy.
12 years? 12 years. Because of cultural differences? Yeah, that's who she is.
Because of whatever excuse you come up with.
I do like
I can lean on the data, but why do that whenever I have you here to speak for yourself?
Well, I do like the bit of using, sprinkling in a little bit of real life and some transparency. That's inviting. I appreciate that, actually. And that softens it a little bit.
I don't wish divorce on nobody, but oftentimes that seems like the only option for you guys when it comes to working through things.
I don't think that's the only option, but sometimes you're not left with as many options as you like to have.
It's their best option to them. The best option to them is divorce, because then you get to get stuff in. Well, I don't know if she gets stuff, so let's just get that out. But it gets you, they got the thing they wanted. They got the validation, which is the ring. The ring was the validation. Once they got that, if they leave you, they at least told themselves, and they can tell the people that somebody wanted me forever. That's why it's not really a thing. I got the other thing I wanted. How you gonna shame me, boo? How do those heifers be saying it? I don't know what the heifers be saying. Yeah, but how you gonna shame me? I got the ring. There's somebody out there who wanted me forever, and I said, you ain't enough. That's literally what that's for. It's validation.
Because it honestly, people always say who filed, right? But we know that is not the full framework of what it is to actually go through the process of a breakdown in a marriage, right? There's other checks and balances that happen before you get to the actual finalization of a divorce.
Okay.
And, you try to work through them as much as humanly possible. And you do all the things.
So are you saying that
whenever
you're going through the process, you are actually one of those women who are willing to work through work through whatever comes?
Yes. Yes, I
So
am. But at
whenever
the
you,
same time,
whenever you, whenever
you
you,
know,
You don't understand. This right now is a subjective thing that's happening. Like, do you work through it? She gonna say she worked as hard as she could, which sure, she could just say what she want. But the real thing is this: it's until death do us part. It's until death. So that means you did not work as hard as you supposed to. That's what marriage is. When you file for the divorce, you did not work as hard as you did. You did not work as hard as you were supposed to. That's the conversation. When you add in these other things, they get to just play with words. Erase those. Erase the subjective or the little gray areas and say the thing. Hey yo, we supposed to be together through forever. Ever. Yeah, it's no I worked as hard as I could and then I did it. No. Work harder.
that some people
hold on, okay,
are
hang on,
comfortable.
hang on before you go on a monologue. Whenever you file,
I literally said few words.
did your husband say, baby, please don't go?
No. He didn't say that. He didn't say that necessarily leading up to the breakdown, because he was still like very cocky and very prideful. And to be honest with you, I stayed well over what I should have. That's the facts.
There
That's
you
the
go.
truth. I stayed well over.
Are you on this live platform saying that you should have been left your husband?
That's a fact.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work on me.
Nobody cares what works on you, my dear. Nobody cares. I should have been left them. And you got kids by them. Those kids, she's telling those kids something. Those kids, there's a narrative being pushed.
Oh, you're outraged. Is that an outraged face?
So you are really going on the record saying you left too late.
You said on the record like we're in court. That's funny.
This is on the internet.
So
It's forever. Your husband, your ex-husband can
my experience is forever. So
your ex-husband can potentially watch this and say, "What?"
And guess what he would say? It's
What
true.
would he say?
He would say it's true. We still co-parent very well.
He would say it's true that you should have left.
We still co-parent very well. We get along quite well. So
You get along very well with a person who has a big ego and you should have left him a long time ago. You get along with that person very well. Idiocracy.
yeah.
Okay, so is the joint custody?
Yeah.
Well, that's
He's
good.
not on child support, so you can't play that shit with me.
Okay.
So like what are you saying?
I didn't say anything about child support. That's what you said.
Well, I'm sure that was next.
Why? How?
Because that's always next.
She's
All I
just
asked was,
assuming.
is he on joint custody? Does he have
Like,
joint custody?
the government, and then you get him for child support.
See what you're doing is you've been through this.
Hey,
What
I'm
you're
just
doing is
saying.
you've been through this before, and what you're doing is projecting an interview that you had with somebody about your
Projecting
past
what?
onto me.
Projecting the fact that you keep assuming he's going to say something he did not say. Yeah. Now, I'll be honest with you. If you was talking to me, I'm going to be honest with you and I would actually say it. Most of that stuff you're saying, damn right I was going to ask you. You know why? Because I want to know all the cracks and crevices of this discussion. And all I'm knowing is that you're crazy. She's just telling me she's crazy. Oh man, I should have left him a while ago. Well, really? You should have left the person you had 2 kids with a while ago. If you don't think you do crack, I don't know. Well, she would know. She would know if she did do crack, unless somebody's sprinkling it in her marijuana. Then she would know that she do crack. But she acts like a crackhead. Let that sizzle in your spirit.
I didn't ask you
Wait a
about child
minute,
support.
Darwin. You are reaching.
You reaching. You said that I was going to ask you about child support, and I didn't ask you about child support. I just said that y'all got joint custody.
That wasn't going to be a question at all.
You're doing it again.
It wasn't? Oh, well, my bad. My apologies. I thought that was
I didn't ask it. If I don't ask it, I don't ask it. You don't got to anticipate the question.
All right, cool. Fine.
So you celibate now.
I am. Oh, not the frown. Are you frowning?
No, I'm not frowning.
What was that?
You celibate because you're working on you, right?
I'm celibate because I don't want to cast my pearls to swine.
You got 2 kids. You got 2 kids by a person you just got online insulting. Like, oh, he has an ego. He's this, that. 2 kids by this person. Those aren't pearls. And the pearls of swine thing was not talking about your lady parts. The fact that you used a biblical thing when talking about your knowledge, information, spirituality, like all that stuff, and you related that to your cookie. Crazy.
So you're a Christian now.
I'm not.
So how do you know the scripture?
I'm quite spiritual though. Cause I'm 40, nigga. Like, you know, like I've never been. How do I know the scripture like I'm damn illiterate?
What does that mean? I'm spiritual. Do you
This
believe in
man said,
God?
how do you know the scripture?
Do you
Like,
believe in God?
I do.
You believe in Jesus Christ?
I do.
You believe he died for your sins?
That is a stretch.
So you Muslim?
I am not. No.
Do you have any
But
denomination?
my ex is Muslim.
What did that have to do with anything? Why'd you say that?
So
The way that you keep it,
I'm getting an understanding. I'm just trying to understand you. You have an interesting perspective. You're quoting scriptures, but do you believe in the word that you quoting from?
I wouldn't say it if I didn't.
So do you know that you're not supposed to divorce your husband, right?
Here we go with this. You know that you're not supposed to divorce your wife. Like, stop. See, this is the thing about humans that
that's a question. That's a question.
This is the thing about humans that irritate me. Here you sit, right, with the same type of fucking story as me.
Okay, now she about to be triggered. First thing, did Darwin divorce his wife or did she divorce him? I need to know this thing because
And
I
you
don't
sit
have-
there-
hold on,
you
wait,
sit
wait,
there
wait,
with
wait,
your
wait,
crown
wait,
roll and your
wait.
Coke.
I don't have the same story.
Darwin, you're sitting there with your crown roll and your Coke, like as if you are a person who is pure. It's preposterous, actually.
Okay. So you want to go there?
It's almost diabolical.
Who's in a better position, you or me?
he is.
I'm not sure because I'm not in your day-to-day life. People live through marriages and they're in miserability and they do weirdo shit like get on the internet and chase tail.
Okay.
So I don't know what your story is.
Let's read.
And it's not my business to unpack it.
Let's redirect. Who's
Not trying to.
Who's in a better position?
I don't know.
Who's in a better
For me, I'm in a great position, right? Because I'm not going to size up my life to yours because I don't know what your life is, nor do I want to know.
Wait, you're in a great position having 2 kids by a person that you think has an ego problem and he's perfectly fine with, like, well, technically you're making me believe he's crazy. So you perfectly fine with that. Person with completely different culture than you. So now your children are gonna be split between cultures. This person has an ego problem and you should have left him a long time ago. So that's why you make it seem like he has a problem. But you are in a great position. You're connected to that person for life, my dear. She in a great position. Big screen. Yeah. If y'all want to, y'all can go watch the full video. I'm gonna link it down there. I'm gonna link Darwin's video in there. I ain't like that lady. This lady is the combativeness is crazy. Is it? I don't know if that's crazy anymore. I'm starting to think this is normal. Half us being combative or being angry. Just being angry. It's normal now. All this started. She told him she was divorced, and he said, "How? Who filed for it?" And then out of nowhere, that bitch went downhill. She became the Deontay Wilder. It was like Deontay Wilder versus Fury. So she just kept getting hit, but she didn't know. But then she tried to throw that last hit. You know, that one hit that made Wilder start breaking down? Or not Wilder, made Fury actually shake a little bit. I'm talking about the first fight, not the second one. The first fight when Fury got hit and he got dizzy, she was looking for that one hit, but she still lost. And then the second fight happened and she lost again. I ain't never seen somebody who is so awkward. We have a great relationship and we co-parent very well. This guy that you just said, you pretty much displayed him to everyone saying, do not talk to this guy. You have a great relationship with that person. Drugs, I know when I hear drugs, but you know, I thought it was a good video. I like to hear conversations back and forth. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm thinking about starting a panel. I want to actually start a panel thing where conversations happen, and I get to be the fly on the wall, but a fly on the wall that got lips, so I get to say stuff sometimes. Or I'll just argue. Either way.